Welcome back to Snow Dice, the Canadian TTRPG actual play podcast, filmed live in Canada.
Welcome back.
I guess it still counts. Hi, I'm Jordan.
Over my head still counts.
Hi, I'm Jordan. I'm the DM, and this week I just want to say that if you're out there, have a great day and roll responsibly.
Hi, I'm Jared. I play Elaine Lenore, the troubled, mysterious bard of the group. My little fun shout out for the day is I like to shout out Fandom 2 on Laurier Avenue in Ottawa. It's a wargaming and TTRPG store. It is a long-running institution in this city, and it doesn't get nearly the appreciation it deserves because it's not as flashy as some of the other stores. Check them out. They're on 162 Laurier Avenue in Ottawa. Worth your time.
What was that name again?
Fandom 2.
Fandom 2.
Hi, I'm John. I play Crumb, the adorable little cinnamon roll of an artificer. And I'm going to do a little health shout out, guys. Get your health checked out. Don't do what our parents and grandparents did and just ignore our aches and pains. So go see your doctor. Get your sexual health figured out. Don't be sick.
Hey, I'm Josh. I play Diddy Wadiddy, the tiefling rogue thief. I want to do something a little bit different today, boys, if you're cool with that. I got a D&D related story of my daughter's first time playing D&D.
No, I refuse. There's no kids at this table.
Well, it's not kid friendly, but this story is hilarious.
Okay.
And it's mostly me.
Let's hear it.
All right, so there's a community center in my daughter's hometown and my hometown that hosts a D&D game on Friday nights. She's heard all the stories I've told about how we play, so she wants to try. So I take her there, and one of the volunteers there takes her off, gets her character sheet set up, and I'm watching the room. And this room, or this table, is long, and there's about 10 kids, all of them under 11 at this table. Oof. And there's one DM at the end who's there for volunteering for like his every Canadian student has to have a certain amount of volunteer time before they can graduate. So he's hosting Dungeons & Dragons. Awesome. And they are giving him mad shit. They just, I'm going to say for the purposes of anonymity, his name's Dan. And they're going, Dan, Dan, Dan. And I'm like, fuck these kids. So I walk up and I go up to Dan. I'm like, hey, Dan, looks like you're having a bit of a hard time. He's like, they're a bit rowdy. I'm like, I think it's time for a random encounter. And he slaps his hand on the monster handbook and he goes, you know what? I think you're right. What section should I flip to? I'm like, how about you go for T? What's in T? Oh, I don't know. How about a Tarrasque? He's like, I need the volunteer hours. I can't have them fight a Tarrasque. And one kid comes over and goes, well, I'm a level 10 mage with fireballs. I'm like, you ever try flicking a match at Godzilla? That's how it's going to go. And then they kindly asked me to step away from the table.
Hey, creepy man with long hair, step away from the children.
I 100% thought the story was going a different way. I thought it was actually going to be about your daughter, Tina. Forever canonically known as Tina.
No, I told her that story afterwards, and she thought it was funny because she was pissed at those kids too.
I thought it was going to be a story about her like sassing somebody.
Oh yeah,
like, just roasting
I thought
someone.
it was going to be a great story about. Oh, she had such a good time, and Tina she fell in love. Look at how much I fucked with these kids.
No, I thought it was going to be look at how much Tina fucked with those kids.
Yeah, well, she's got to learn. It's the first game.
Yeah.
What class did she pick?
Sassy.
Oh fuck, I can't remember. She was an elf of some kind of mage, maybe.
Next.
Way to go, Dad! Next!
Hey, that was her mom. We picked the elf. Thank you very much.
Hi, I'm Marty, and I play McCartan Zilton, the druid drow of the group. And my shout out this week is Game Zetera, located in the east end of Ottawa. They are a retro gaming store, having everything from the original Nintendo right up to the modern consoles. They both buy and sell. If you're looking for anything in particular, they will help you find it. Great place, great store.
Hi, I'm Laszlo. I play Roseo Deshane, a Solemnic Knight of the Order. My shout-out is for the Budo Brothers, martial arts store out of Calgary, Alberta. They sell gear, apparel, and do instructional videos. Their highlight product is the Hood Gi, which is super comfortable.
Now, let's get to the action. just kind of picks up on it, turns around, makes eye contact with Brother Reinhold, who sees him and goes, "Oh no." And then we cut away from this. Back to a forested area, a nice place, I believe in the Forgotten Realms? Mm-hmm. In the Forgotten Realms, a very nice, secluded, what could be considered a city, but more of a naturalistic version of a city. An enclave, a above-ground city of drow. As one young drow is getting dressed down by his father for the 100th time. Exactly 100, if I'm not mistaken, correct? Mm-hmm. The 100th time. Tomorrow is the day. McCarden, you've been a disappointment your whole life. Brother slew a dragon. A dragon. None of the others have even come back. Do you know how embarrassing that is for your mother and I? 100 years, and you've done nothing but eat, sleep, and do nothing. Live up to the family. Happy birthday.
He's basically saying, don't go become a drider. Or do and don't go.
Was that everything, Father?
No, your mother has a gift for you. Oh. And they go, you know, I was like, McCarden, I worked all night on this. And she hands you a necklace. It's a fine, braided necklace with 3 stones built into it. And it looks like a little golden line kind of built through it. Stands there with a naturally blondish hair for a drow. And just, your father means well. He's just, you know how he is. It doesn't matter to me if you go out and become successful. It just matters that you actually come back. Know that no matter what you do in life, I'll be proud of you. Your father might not be, but I will be. Just do our cast proud. But about all I got. You can see that there's that little hint of sadness. You can roll an insight check.
Okay. Roll the 4.
That's a 1.
1 plus 3, 4.
Still a 1.
Yeah.
He's got to think the opposite of whatever he was supposed to guess.
The feel you get, from your mother is,
There's the difference.
she's so damn proud of you, and everything you could do is that she believes in you. She knows you're coming back. Knows that you're coming back. She's sad because she knows it's only going to be a short time you're gone.
I will take the necklace. I will put it on and say, "Thank you, Mother. I will come back, and you will be proud of me."
And your father's like, and I damn well, you need to up this. You cannot come back anything less than your brother came back a proud warrior. I expect the best.
I will do my very best, Father.
And as a side, I've been reminded again by the mages that you have been seen walking around with one of their cast. Someone above your station. You need to let these childish feelings go and focus. Otherwise, you are not going to make it out. Not just from the fact that you're might screw up like all the rest of your brothers and sisters will come. They might not allow you to keep going. And alas, it would almost be better for you to not return in shame than you to return and have them exile you for your actions. Do you understand?
Yes, Father, I understand. Thank you so much for the pep talk.
It's the same talk I gave your brother, and he came back.
Yeah, if it works for one kid, might as well keep doing it for all the other kids.
Obviously. Next thing you'll tell me is that we don't farm, we don't raise our things, and we don't become proud. You know what? No, I'm not. I'm going to calm myself and just say, do as you're told.
Mm-hmm.
And then, if you do that, you'll come back, I will shake your hand. The greatest gift I can bestow upon you. And look at you as an equal.
Look at him as a wild man. Don't you want to shake his hand?
There's a lot of lore to explain in Ryan's on that one.
So, it's almost like it's like you get that feeling of you're dismissed.
Mm-hmm. So, with that pep talk, I'm going to go to my room, which is probably just a room I share with all the other brothers and sisters.
It's a very Spartan-esque, like, bunk setup. It almost looks like a military base for your family.
And I will start gathering my things. I'll get my pack ready, go to the family armory slash linen closet, and start grabbing tools, trying to find the least used armor, the most intact weapons and shield with the least amount of rust and with all the buckles still mostly intact and things like that. McCart's going to grab whatever meager supplies he can because he knows he's hitting the road and he'll be gone for a while or a short time. Yeah. Do my other brothers and sisters interact with me, or they're just
Your younger, a lot of your younger siblings who have been looking up to you for a while. Like some of them, like you know that the father's been always encouraging them to look up to your older brother,
mm-hmm.
with how he came back and now he runs his own successful farm on his own.
Mm-hmm.
But you've always kind of thought of him like a poser. Even though he's supposed to have been done this amazing thing, and he came back with a dragon's head, like a skull. And you're like, okay, but you don't feel like it. I've never seen you do anything amazing.
Yeah.
So the other younger siblings are the same. They kind of view him like, So they see you as the what to look for because you train. You're ready to go. Like you give them inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
Secretly, he just found a dead dragon skull in a cave.
Yeah.
Gone off Etsy.
Yeah.
It's a reservoir.
But yeah, they look up to you, and a lot of them are giving you this heartfelt, we know that you're going to come back. I know that the other 5 didn't.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't you worry about me there, bud.
No, you're going to come back from the challenge. You're going to come back, and you're going to be the one we get to look up to.
Yeah. I'll definitely come back. There's definitely no pressure at all, and I give him a little
Ruffle his head.
ruffle of the hairs.
And he tries to do like an arm drag to make you proud, but he's still very young. He's only 80. Grabs your arm and tries to pull, and just stops dead. Like, okay, maybe next time when you get back.
Yeah, next time for sure. Yeah, next time. Yeah.
When you get back, I'll be big enough.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I'm just looking around like, I guess this is everything that I owned.
It's very well. It's very Spartan-esque the way they are, like especially his family.
Yeah. So
yeah, you have everything you own now
yeah, all in one bag.
in one bag.
It's a little bindle on a stick.
I'll head out to the kitchen to grab some supplies.
Okay. You grab your basic, your food rations and stuff. At least what you passes for the things you really enjoy.
Yeah.
Bread.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
You from a side window you hear the garden.
Damn pigeons.
The garden. Over here, asshole.
Talking window.
It's a very soft, feminine voice. Okay. You recognize it right away.
Okay. I'm Ricardo just being sassy.
Yeah.
Do I just open up the window?
Yeah, you can try and make it kind of like inconspicuous.
Okay. I'll open up the window. It's probably just one of those like. Yeah.
It is the princess.
Oh.
And she's outside like, are you ready? We're going to meet outside tomorrow, right?
Yeah. We're all set.
Yeah. Okay. We'll meet you outside the gate. I'll hide in the woods.
Okay. Sounds good.
And then we're done. We're free.
Yeah.
Finally. All right. Okay. All right, I'll see you then.
All
All right. I'll talk to you later.
I'll see you then. I'm definitely fucking this up by speaking too loudly.
Welcome to the D&D ASMR podcast.
Welcome to the ASMR podcast where we talk about all the things that are fun and exciting. So, she slinks off. Mm-hmm. And you're left alone there knowing that, all you have to do is make it through and leave tomorrow. And once you're out the gates, you're done with this.
All right.
Don't break character. It's
So
almost as if his character is playing a role.
Oh.
So the next morning, you wake up. You've got all your gear together. Mm-hmm. Your father escorts you to the gate. Your mother is there, and your mother has that look on her face that you're still confident. She believes in you so much that you're coming back.
I give her a really enthusiastic thumbs up.
Hey, and your father's like, all right, go out, make me proud. Do not fail this family. And you turn and you take 2 steps, and a blast of lightning comes from the sky. And just boom, this little thing explodes, and you're gone. From the edge of the forest, this one drow woman stands up and goes, "What the fuck?" And this, the father goes like, "Son of bitch!" And you found yourself in this darkened cathedral with this man in clerical gear, along with a couple of other people. Everything from like a person like a large armor to, there's a couple of odd-looking people of different races from all over. And he goes like, "I implore you, I need your help." That was 2 months ago. Since then, you and your one friend from that group decided to fight the forces of evil. And then were subsequently abandoned by this cleric because he decided he needed to get more. Mm-hmm. So you guys have been since trying your best to defend this small town, making the best of a terrible situation. So you and Paladin Spartan are battling it out in the street against the most recent annoyance, a band of skeletons which have kind of rolled in. And you turn to see this group coming at you, and then within that group is that cleric that stranded you here in this world of hell.
In the middle of the fray, McCartan's gonna scan over and see that cleric just looking with his bright red eyes, and just look at the cleric, just point at him and say, "You!"
I think we may have made a mistake coming here.
Less talk, more fucking around. Let's go.
All right, we'll enter into initiative.
Yay!
This is a small enough scale. We don't need a battle map. Okay. It is a brawl in the streets.
I love the fact that my first roll of the game was a 1. And I fucking got a 20.
Nice.
All right, so where are you going first?
Yeah, it's upside down.
18 for me.
14.
17.
Plus my initiative.
Okay, lads, you said 18?
Yep.
18, Marty, natural 20.
22 total, if that helps.
Net 20 just beats.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Just in case.
17.
17. Jared?
1.
That one?
Yeah.
Josh?
16.
I have to ask because some people could have a negative. I mean, I know you're a bard, but and having a negative dexterity is probably not likely. But it's worth asking. All right.
So I guess it would be 5 with my initiative modifier. But my turn would be.
Okay. Marty, top of the order. There are 6 skeletons in armor.
In armor. Okay. Alrighty. Well,
I have nothing.
And the defenders, you said there were 4 other defenders?
No, defenders is Marty.
Marty and the paladin.
And I have to roll for the paladin.
Okay, so 2 against 6.
Yeah, so there's 2 against 6. Oh, you're first.
alright. McCartan's going to start off strong on this one and just go ahead and cast Thunder Wave.
Okay, Thunderwave will. Remind me again. Thunderwave's
Thunder Wave's is a spell, it's not a cantrip.
Yep.
Okay, it's a 12-foot cube. Wave of Feathers 4 sweeps out from you. Each creature in a 15-foot cube rotating from you must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, the creature takes 2d8 thunder damage and is pushed 10 feet away from you. On a successful save, the creature takes half as much damage and isn't pushed.
Okay.
It's a good cantrip.
That's hitting everything.
Yeah, I'm gonna start strong.
What's the your spell save?
Spell save is a 13.
Okay. You said 2d8?
2d8 thunder damage, yeah.
I gotta get a 5d8. Well, actually, it's your roll. You doing the damage.
Oh,
Roll
sure.
me a 2d8.
Alrighty,
It's your magic spells.
let's throw them bones. So that's 5. Is that also with my spell type bonus as well?
I believe it's just 2d8. Spell attack bonus is for using a ranged blast of a spell.
Oh, okay, so that is 5.
Okay. 5 of the 6 shatter into dust, and their armor is blasted up against the walls.
It does say as well.
It counts as bludgeoning.
Yeah.
Zoomies.
It does say, in addition, unsecured objects that are completely within the area effect are automatically pushed 10 feet away from you by the spell's effect. The spell emits a thunderous boom audio out to 300 feet.
So yeah, there's wonderful boom. This pressure wave comes down the alley at you. Actually, one of the walls to a already pretty much fallen apart place just collapses inwards, and 5 of the 6 of them just. Their bones shatter as they are blasted into bits of old armor and crappy weapons fall upon the ground and clatter away. One stays standing and just goes. The little sparks in its eyes are just kind of looking around oh, you get that feel of, oh fuck. Laz.
Goofed.
I axe the last skeleton.
Okay, you run up and attack.
It does. That's low. I should have rolled the actual die. Tick, 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 tick.
McCartan has a few anger issues.
That's a 23.
That is a hit.
Hello, kitty. He wants us.
1d12 plus 6. Damage.
Oh, he likes you.
11 damage.
11 halved is even halved. You slam your axe home and it hits basically the shoulder bit, goes through and just crumples this thing. as the life animating this last skeleton is just bashed out of it. Yeah, you guys kind of are left in the wind. Everything is smashed.
I got a rock.
Nod to the paladin and the druid.
Actually, yeah, the paladin. Sorry, I forgot. He's in the range.
All right.
No, he's fine.
Okay, good. He's used to it by now.
It's a dexterity versus that. No, his is a dexterity. That kind of sucks. So yeah, he takes. It was 11, I believe.
How much damage I did?
Yeah.
No, 5.
5? Oh yeah, 5. Yeah, it was exactly the amount.
Yeah.
So yeah, he takes 5 damage.
Oh, okay.
He doesn't care.
I look at the drow and I'm like, did somebody paint you? Or is that a tattoo thing you've got going on?
Are you the leader of the level government right now?
We forgot to mention, Marty, describe your character.
Okay.
Because Marty's not the average drow, he's an above ground drow.
Yes. I'm playing a drow. Now, because he's only a few generations in above ground, he still retains the obsidian black skin and silver hair with red eyes, but he just doesn't take any damage from sunlight. But since we're in Ravenloft and there really isn't so much sunlight, we're doing fine.
Issue anyway.
Yeah, it's not really an issue much. But also, too, because Bakarian comes from a pretty poor family, he's only 5'2" and 80 pounds.
No!
He's just a little guy. He's very just a little guy. Yeah.
And a little patchwork weapon and armor.
You
Yes.
gotta get you beefed up.
Yeah. I look at, after those remarks, I just look at him and I'm like, I'm going to deal with you later. I'm going to deal with him right now. And I look at the cleric.
There's that look on his face, be like, this isn't gonna end well.
Okay.
Gentlemen, let's let cooler heads prevail here, please. I think, good druid here. I didn't get your name.
Who said I was a druid?
Well, you stunned druid, so you're either a druid or a bard, or perhaps a warlock. Well, you are wearing armor. I've never seen a druid wear armor.
I'm wearing leather armor.
Isn't that?
You can't just assume someone's job.
I mean,
Don't assume their class!
Elaine Lenore.
Every time you say your name, I think you're saying Elaine, and all I picture is Elaine from Seinfeld.
I look at Elaine and I'm like, again, I'm not dealing with you guys right now. I'm dealing with him.
We're dealing with him too.
Okay. You, I don't care what you're doing. You send me back home right now.
We tried.
Been here for months. It's nothing but death, despair. Here, I want to go back home. You send me home right now.
We tried.
If I could, I would. Yeah. Trust me when I say, I did not want to take you from your homes. I want to save our world. And they always told the only way to do it is to bring warriors from outside of this realm. And I've done that. And when I brought you and the others, you can clearly see who stayed. It's only you and this Spartan. Everyone else fled.
Or died.
Okay, listen, what happened to little Spike was not my fault, okay? He walked up to a giant spider. What was going to happen?
He died. That's what happened.
Again, it is...
You dragged us into a war that we had no idea about and didn't want to get involved. Every day is a constant survival to live.
I do regret what happened. I apologize profusely. That being said, I have brought more. And I feel like
song on the guitar for him.
I feel like we can together do this.
Nobody has that number. So it's just a stand call.
I feel like together, with this group, we could save the people of this land, this world, and if we could put this behind us, I would very much love for you to accompany us and let's work together, and then if we could do this together, we could save this world, and then I've been assured if we can save the world, we can send you all home.
Assured by who or what?
Fair
The
question.
big dude with the wings, you know, the one that came down and said, hey, would you like to join? You know, I need you to accept this battle. You know, the one that gave you the I don't see your company. Where'd the little homunculus go? So while you guys are there, coming, like, between you all, just the little kobold comes running up. Sir! I'm sorry I couldn't keep up. My legs are small.
I look down to her and say, that's okay, Zaras. Zaras is a drow word for strength. That's why I named him.
And since it looks like a kobold, I pull my axe out.
Another dragonling!
I look at it. Hey!
Does it smell like a dragon?
It's not. Hey, put
Smells
that
like
away.
dirt.
Okay. Is it another homunculus?
Yes.
Alright. Chunk.
All right. Yeah, he's there now. She's like, yeah, I'm here, sir. The paladin turns to the rest of you and goes, Crumb. Well met.
Well met.
Pulls up the big visor. It's like, you know, big beard to the dude. He's like, you know, that typical lumberjack looking big buff dude who's I'm Paladin Spartan.
Is only half of his face? Wait, no, I'm thinking John
You're
Spartan.
thinking,
I was thinking Judge Dredd.
You're thinking Judge Dredd.
Yeah, I got because they're both Stallone. Yeah, got confused. Sorry, nerds.
Yeah,
Don't add us, please.
definitely don't think that, you know, anything less of us when you find out what his first name is.
Is it John?
Yes. Paladin John Spartans. For anyone who watches my my TikTok channel, you'd know the character. It's the same character.
Yep.
I lift up my visor. I am Rosario, House de Shane, Knight of the Solemnic Order. Well met.
Well met. This is your first time seeing them with their visor up.
You have a face. I'm not all metal.
It's a. I believe your
I'm
description
clean
was
shaven.
Clean shaven, very
Right. If I have the helmet off, I have like one of those crappy bowl haircuts. And like just mousy hair, like nothing special, not handsome, not ugly, just kind of there.
I get in really close. You have a face.
Most of us do.
I am Elaine Lenore, Bard of the Hinterlands. This is our most recent compatriot, DW. I don't know what DW does. What does DW do?
Before I discuss
What does Diddy do?
my vocation,
Damn it, what didn't Diddy do?
Oh my god, that's the perfect thing. What didn't he do?
What did he do?
before I discuss my vocation, how many members of law enforcement are present amongst us? I'm a salesman.
You understand we're in a hellscape, right?
Mm-hmm. There's no real help.
As long as you're not killing people, I don't care what you do.
I don't talk.
Oh, so you are killing people.
I don't answer questions. I know my rights.
Can I roll an insight on
not discussing my
DW?
day.
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Oh,
I rolled 23.
you get.
Okay, I steal shit. Fuck.
You get. Well, you don't have to tell him. You get the feel that, like, you know, he's deceptive. He's very sneaky. His build kind of gives it. You get that feel of, like, you know what? He's one of those roguish types.
I look at him. I'm like, you hustler. You trying to hustle me?
You not in the way you think.
You have nothing that I want.
Whatever.
Burn!
Fine by me, they're rogue.
Yeah,
Some
close
people.
enough.
Thank you for at least attempting to come in and helping. We appreciate it.
I'm just sort of holding this glowing rock. My head to Crumb.
Are you with them, Crumb?
Yes.
Here's my glowing rock back if you want it.
No, it's okay. You can keep it. Are we expecting any more of these skinny fellows?
Wait half an hour, something else will attack the town.
Generally.
Is there a good place to get a drink and sit down and have a conversation, seeing as we're all quite literally in the same capsized boat?
Well, the Blackheart Tavern is basically... That's where we've been
Of
pulled
course
up.
it's called the Black Heart. I don't know why my accent changed 1 second. Of course it's called the Black Heart.
It's just a place. It's
Your accent's
the
changed
nicest.
3 times since we started.
Plus, it's central. It does help when it comes to trying to fend off these little attacks. These people don't really have anyone, so it was my duty, and thankfully McCartan here has been helping with this.
I just figured these people have nothing, and where I come from, we help those in need.
It's very honorable of you.
All right, well, come on. I guess, we can try and get something going. Oh, Crumb, some of the young kids came in. They found some stuff in the forge that might be good for you.
Okay.
Flowers and nice smelling tea. It could be tasty. I'm not sure.
We could definitely do with an hour or two's rest. This is our second fight of the day, so we could use a little bit of help.
Well, we could talk to the owner. I mean, he's a nice enough person, but at the same time, everything costs.
Yeah.
We get a room and we have to share a room because, we defend. The cost of the room is we have to take priority to defend the tavern.
Understood.
So he leads you back to the Black Heart.
Well, that's an exciting development. Let's see where it goes next time on Snowed Ice.